this BJJ purple belt quit Jiu-Jitsu and now he's struggling to come back. So guys, I got a question here from one user that he said that he trained Jiu-Jitsu between the ages of 30 to 36 years old, and then he stopped Jiu-Jitsu for 8 years, and now he's 44 years old, and he's coming back to Jiu-Jitsu, but he's having a really hard time for two reasons. One, because he said that new blue belts are beating him up, and two, because he said that he doesn't know anybody in the school anymore, and he doesn't feel that sense of community that he had back when he was training. So guys, first of all, I'm gonna start this video saying what I always say, like, don't quit Jiu-Jitsu. If you cannot train Jiu-Jitsu as often as you'd like, train once a week. Train once every other week, but don't quit, because normally coming back is really hard. You know, like, it's really hard for your ego, it's really hard for your body, it's really hard for your mind. You don't remember things anymore. So that's the very first thing I would say. Avoid quitting Jiu-Jitsu. If you can train twice a month, once every other week, is 10 times better than training 0 times. And you can always find a little time here to train once every other week, for example. And you can also, like, even like if you're a little injured and you cannot do sparring, just do drilling. Just go to the school and watch the training, but don't quit. Because that's exactly the reason why. Like, when it's time to come back, it's really hard. So I think this is a great scenario. So the guy's purple belt, and he trained between age 30 to 36. Now he's 44 years old. So he stopped Jiu-Jitsu for 8 years. So the first thing I would say here is, like, don't charge yourself so much, you know, like, and you're not doing Jiu-Jitsu for 8 years. You're almost restarting again. I understand that Jiu-Jitsu is a little bit like bicycle, you know, like, once you get it, you know how to do it. But I mean, like, your body is not ready, your memory is probably not there, and now it's hard. So when you're rolling with the blue belts and the blue belts are beating you up, don't feel bad about it. It's just part of the game. Imagine that you were just starting Jiu-Jitsu, and of course that white belts and blue belts would beat you up. So forget about the belt and just focus on the journey, you know. Like, I think that would be the main key over here. Like, focus on your journey, focus on yourself. Don't look too much sideways. Don't compare yourself with others. Nobody that you train with stopped Jiu-Jitsu for 8 years. Maybe they started Jiu-Jitsu 9 months ago, but they're training for 9 months, every day, every week. So it would be really hard for you if you start comparing yourself with others. So I think, like, be patient, control your ego, accept the fact that you're gonna lose to blue belts. Maybe you're even gonna lose to white belts. A white belt who's training every single day for 12 months, he might beat you. So be patient, control your ego, accept the fact that you're coming back, almost restarting again. And regarding the sense of community that you pointed out, I mean, like, if you're training for 6 years in the same place, of course that you feel a community, right? Like, you have a bunch of friends, you know everybody, you know the instructor, you know the students, and this and that. And if you're just starting, again, you're almost starting Jiu-Jitsu again. It's pretty obvious that you don't know anybody. And just so you know, like, the churn, I mean, like, what I mean with churn, like, the amount of people that cancel on a Jiu-Jitsu school every month, it's between 3 to 5%. If you multiply that by 12, it's around 50%, right? 60% or 35%. So, I mean, like, almost like 2, 3, or 4 years, that school is gonna pretty much change like 80 or 90% of the students, you know, like, and it's just, it is what it is, because life gets on the way, people move, people get hurt, people have kids, people change jobs, people move to another city. So it's pretty natural that the community that exists today is on that school is not going to be exactly the same community 5 years from now, 8 years from now. So it's going to always, there is always some people that they do train Jiu-Jitsu for 10 years in the same school, but on average, people don't stay that long just because life gets on the way. So also try to accept the fact that you're pretty much signing up to a new school in the same school. So be patient, you're gonna make your friends again, and again, like, try to take this experience as a life experience. You know, like, you did something for 6 years, you stopped for 8 years, and now you're restarting again. You're going to be able to share this experience with people who are in the same boat. You know, like, and the jiu-jitsu is growing a lot, so I think this type of thing is going to start happening more and more and more, because I think people will do jiu-jitsu for a while, then they will stop because life got in the way, and then they will come back. So you're going to be the person on that school who can share that experience. So I'm trying to see here for like positive angles, and this is definitely a positive angle. You know, like, you're going to have this experience to share with people. How is training jiu-jitsu for 6 years, stopping for 8 years, and coming back as a purple belt and restarting everything again. So I think that's kind of my advice. So just summarizing here, everything we're talking about. First of all, don't quit jiu-jitsu. If you can train once a week, train once a week. If you can train also every other week, train also every other week. If you cannot sparring, just do drillings. So that's the very first thing. Don't quit jiu-jitsu. Avoid doing this mistake that happened here. Number 2, be patient, control your ego, accept the fact that you're almost like restarting again, and don't compare yourself with others. Don't compare yourself with the blue belt. Don't compare yourself with that crazy tough white belt who's training for 10 months. You're gonna get frustrated. So be patient about that. You know, like, and regarding the community, try to understand that this is very natural. So this is not your school problem. Every single jiu-jitsu school is like that. I'm pretty sure I trained at Marcelo's from 2013 to 2017 in New York City. I'm pretty sure that if I go back there today, I might know 10% of the students. If I know. The other 90%, I bet it's 9 people. It's new people that I never met before. Just because there is this rotation that happens, that people cancel the membership, new people come in, life gets on the way on those people that were training. So it's pretty natural. So I think those are the 3 things. Don't quit jiu-jitsu, be patient, control your ego, and this bucket here. And the number 3, the sense of community. You're gonna get that again. If you keep training there every week, you're gonna meet people, you're gonna make friends, and very soon you're gonna feel like that's your home again. You know, like, and just to finalize, one thing that I see people saying that's pretty cool is that jiu-jitsu should be our third home. You know, like, so the first home is our home, second home is your job. It's probably where you spend the most time, like 8 hours per day or something like that. And the third home should be the jiu-jitsu school. So you should really feel welcome there. You should make friends. And I think this is gonna happen naturally. I think it's just because you just restarted right now, you're frustrated with everything, but very soon things will go back to normal. So guys, especially if you're a beginner in jiu-jitsu, I have an instructional video called The Foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's my best-seller instructional video, and it's at bjjfanatics.com. And if you're a beginner in jiu-jitsu, all you need is the foundation. And even if you're not the beginner, the foundation is still a great option for you. So make sure to check it out, Foundations of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu by Bernardo Faria at BJJ Fanatics. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace. Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.